Okay guys, in this video we're going to go over how to source from overstock using our listing calculator. So a couple things you want to have before you get started. You want to have Arbitrage Suite opened up in the browser, and then in a new tab you're going to want to have overstock opened up in a new tab in the browser, and then you're going to want to have Amazon.com opened up in a new tab in the browser. All right, and very simple. We start at overstock. You know, you can pick any category whatsoever. There's hundreds of categories. There's hundreds of subcategories in those categories. So there's never a shortage of products. So we're just going to pick this as an example. Kitchen storage. I'm in wine racks. And what I do is we're going to want to see if we can, so you've got, everything in the category you've got listed on this page. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through this page and see if we can find any of these products already being sold on Amazon that we can piggyback on and make a profit. So the way I do this, we actually have our VAs do this, but once you get the hang of this, and we're going to do this real and live, real time here. So once you get the hang of it, you should be able to literally do, or your VAs can do, 25, 30 products an hour. So what we do is we just right click on these and open these all up in a new tab. And usually I'll open up 2 rows at a time. So we'll just open these all up. Okay. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to grab that URL. We're going to come over to the software and click on Add a Product. It takes you to the listing calculator. There's 4 steps. And we're going to go ahead and click on Select Product URL. We're going to paste our URL in here. We're going to select Next. Let that software go out and find that product on Overstock and let it pull in all the information. So this could take, a few seconds or maybe even up to a minute at times, but it's usually pretty quick. So it's pulled that in, and you can see that this product is $313.99. There's no shipping, and it's a 5-day handling time. So let's see, now we're going to click Select to see if we can find this on Amazon. So let it go out there and search Amazon and see if we can find the product. And again, be patient. Okay, so it pulled in. Now, it's not based on our algorithms. Sometimes it might not pull in the exact product. Sometimes it might give you more than one choice. So let's see what we got here. So it doesn't look like it pulled in the right thing. Okay, so what we can do is we can grab that title right there. And this is why we want to have Amazon open in a new tab. Let's just see if we can find it on Amazon. So we'll come over here, all departments. We'll click on that. Okay, so this is not being sold on Amazon at the moment. And that would be an opportunity to do a brand new scratch listing. But that is another video. So for this purposes of this video, we're just going to move on. Let's look at the next one. Product URL. Let's put that in here. Search it. Just pulling it up on Overstock. Okay, so here's the product. It's $179.99. You can see the shipping is free. The software is pulling in all the information that it needs to create your listing on Amazon, so we don't have to enter this information in manually as humans because humans make mistakes. So anyhow, let's see if we can find it on Amazon. Okay, it looks like it's found it. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so typically we want to be in the top 4 spots on a listing so that we can rotate in and out of the buy box. And let me just go over here and show you. So we're just going to open that up in a new tab. So this is the listing that we're looking at. Okay, and we can see here that Ver Ventures has the buy box. And if anybody clicks add to cart, then they're going to buy it from them. But the reason that we want to be in the top 4 is because there is also a secondary buy box. And Amazon will rotate. Whoever's in that secondary buy box is going to share the buy box. So they're going to rotate in and out of this buy box. So if we're one of the sellers in this secondary buy box, then we're going to be able to rotate in and out of the buy box. So in this instance, based on our formula, let's go look at it in the next step. Okay, based on our formula, we can be in that third position and still make an ROI between 5 and 70%. So we'll make a 6.16% ROI. So I would list this product. So the way that you want to do that is you've got a slider up here. So we can maintain that third position. So we'll just set that slider to the third position. You can see that's maintainable. And we'll just click list. Okay, now we just added that product. And that product is going to be created on our Amazon account, and that's all we have to do. So let's go look at another one. So that's the one there. So let's look at this one. And it's that easy. Okay, so as you can see, when we get the hang of this, you can, you know, I'm kind of talking as I'm going here. So if you're really focused, and once you get the hang of it, you can really add a lot of products every hour. You know, our VAs are probably listing, you know, probably doing about 125, 150 listings each a day with the software. Okay, so here it is on Overstock. So let's see if we can find it on Amazon. Okay, it's gone and found it on Amazon. It looks like the same thing. Okay, I can tell by looking at it. You can see here that we're going to have to pay $250.99. And you can see here, I don't think we're going to be able to compete on this one. We're going to be in the 5th spot. Okay? And sometimes the 5th spot is okay, but generally, as a general rule, we like to stay in the top 4 in order to rotate into that buy box. But the landscape changes quite often on these listings. So just because we're in the 5th spot today doesn't mean we can't take the 4th and the 3rd spot tomorrow. You know, if one of these sellers drops off. So, you know, you can make a determination on whether you want to list this in the 5th spot or not. So I would probably say, yeah, we can list it in the 5th spot. So just pop the slider right there. 5th spot's maintainable. Let's go ahead and list it. Bam. So there's another one. Okay. So let's go to this one. Put the product URL in. Let it pull it up on Overstock. Okay, it's pulled it in. You can see it's $126.49. Shipping's free. 5-day handling time. Let's see if we can find it on Amazon. It's found it on Amazon. Okay, you can see here that we're probably not going to be competitive on it. Okay, so we're not competitive on this one. So we can move on to the next one. And this is just how fast we do it. Come over here. Let it pull it in. Let it find it on Overstock. Okay, so this one's got a variation. So it's pulling in both variations. You can see there's a brown variation and there's a black variation. So you can see that there's 2 different choices. So whenever there's a variation, it's going to go ahead and pull in that variation, and then you can select. You can select to see if we can find it in either variation. So let's see if we can find it in black. This definitely looks like it. Okay, you can see right now that we're not going to be competitive. But it's found multiple. So let's see if they can. Okay, so let's do one more thing. Let's look and see if we can find it on Amazon. See if there's any other selling on Amazon that we can go on. So let's paste that in there. Search it. Okay, so you can see we've got more than one. Our price on it is $313. So let's do this. You can see all results. So we have two. So we'll open them both up. This one's 280 to 319, so we're not going to be able to be competitive on that. And let's look at this one. This one's 334 to 344. So let's just look at this to see if we can be competitive. So you're going to grab the ASIN. And you grab the ASIN either out of the browser right here, or you can scroll down and find it in product information, which is right here. And you can grab that ASIN from either one of those places. And we're going to come back over here. And we're just going to add the ASIN and pull the product up that way. You know, so this algorithm is pretty tight. So it's going to find the one, it's going to find the best listing, but it might not always be the best listing for you to go on because we might not be able to compete. So in that case, we just, you know, copy the title and see if we can find the listing on Amazon. And because we use proxies, sometimes this might, every now and then this might get hung up right here. So if that's the case, just give it a couple minutes, or not even a couple minutes, just give it a few more seconds. Okay, let me just try it one more time. Okay, so we're just going to bypass that one for now. If you come back later, it'll probably work. I mean, we do have to use proxies to connect to get the information and to connect to Overstock and Amazon. So it could be a proxy issue, which will rectify itself if you come back. But you know, the whole idea here is speed. So we'll just move on to the next one. And what we could do is we could come back up here and we could look for the brown one. Okay, it's not finding that. Let's see if we can find it on Amazon. This looks like it. Let's open that in a new tab. It looks like the only one. Let's see all results. It does look like the only one in brown. This one might be in brown. Yeah, this one's in walnut. We can open that one up. Okay, so we found the two. Let's just look at them real quick. This is selling for $313 to $336. So let's add that ASIN in here. Look at an ASIN. Put that in here. Add it. All right, so you got to love real time. This thing looks like it's getting hung up on this URL. So we're just going to go ahead and just forget about this one for now. And we'll just keep moving. So let's look at this one. And I can't tell you, like the sale price in this thing is $1,709. I cannot tell you how much furniture, high ticket furniture that I've sold on Amazon. It's kind of crazy that people buy these high ticket items, but they do. So let's pull this in. Okay, you can see that it found it. And let's go ahead and select it and see if we can find it on Amazon. Okay, it's not pulling in the right thing, but it doesn't really matter. So we'll go over here and again, let's see if we can find it. So we've got one. And let's just click on this to see if there's any more. Definitely have that one. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. See if we got a picture of it closed. Looks like that. All right, let's I don't think that's it. No. So let's go ahead and just copy this one. Let's open that in a new tab, close some of these out. Let's look at this guy, because this is it. Let's see if we can be competitive. Add the ASIN. Okay, so that pulled that in. And let's see if we can be competitive. Okay, on this one you can see that we could get the 6th position, but we're losing money in the rest. So you can make a determination on whether or not you want to be in that 6th spot, but as a general rule, we only usually typically go in the top 4. So we'll just go ahead and go on to the next one real quick. Click on that. So I'm going a little slower because I'm talking and you know, giving you instruction. But typically, if we're concentrating and moving along, again, we can, once you get the hang of this and focus, you can do this a lot quicker than what I'm doing now. So let's see if we can find it on Amazon. Okay, it's not the same one there, but we've got multiple choices. Looks like it's got a square handle and not the round one. So you also have to make real sure that you're getting the right thing. So this looks like it. So this looks like it. And let's just see, look at the other ones real quick. That's got the square handle. This is a round handle. Same with that. Nope. I don't believe so. Nope. And this looks like it too. So we can look at this one real quick. I don't think we're going to be competitive, and we're not. So let's just go back here. And there was another one that I saw. This one. So this looks like the same thing. And you can see here that we're going to be able to maintain that 2nd position. See, what we want to do, though, is you can see here that this guy is at $55.99. So we don't want to list it with a 31.99% ROI because we're going to be way more expensive than him. So we want to lower our ROI down on this slider so that it'll price it at a more competitive price. So we'll just go over here and go down on the slider like this, and we'll lower that ROI down to, let's say, 8%. And now you can see that we're going to list it at a much more competitive price. And we should be able to rotate in and out of the buy box on this product. So make sure you got your slider set. There it is, so we can maintain that 2nd position. And we're going to go ahead and list it. Bam. Okay, the product's listed. All right, so then we'll move on to the next one. Click on this. Come up here. Put the product URL in. Let it pull it in on overstock. Okay, again, there's 2 variations. There's a red and a black. Let's look at the black one first. Okay, so it looks like it's pulled it in. This looks a little different. So let's see if we can find any others. That looks a little different. This is the same one. Okay, so let's see. Doesn't look like we're going to be competitive on it. And we could maintain that 6th position if we wanted to, but let's see if we can find a better one. Okay, that's not the same thing. Not the same thing. Not the same thing. So you want to make sure that these are exactly alike that you're going to list against, because that's the big thing. So that's not competitive. And for the sake of this, we're just going to keep moving here. So let's just go on to the next one. All right, let's see. We'll pull that in on overstock. Okay, $149.95. Let's see if we can find it on Amazon. Okay, that's pulled it in. You can see that it's going to cost us $149.95. And you can see here that the top 5 offers are probably not going to be competitive. Let's see if we can find it. This is it also. Okay, now this one we probably can be competitive on. Well, we could be in the 6th position. Let's see if we can even find another one. That also looks like the same. No, that's not the same thing. This is. So let's look at this one. Okay, in this one we can maintain the 6th position as well. Let's come back in here, see if we can. That's not it. That's not it. If we wanted to, we can look for it and see if there's any others that we can jump on. And if not, we'll just keep moving on. See our results. Okay, so this one here, we can look at it, but it looks like it might be a little low. We can open that one. We can open that one. And that looks like all of them, which we might have already looked at these, but let's just see. 149 to 149, so we're not going to be able to be on that one for sure. 182 to 189. I don't think we're going to be competitive on that one either. We could test. I think we already looked at it, but we can just double check. Okay, this is it here. Yeah, that's the one that we can be competitive in the 6th position. And you might want to go in the 6th position. If you did, you would just set it. And then you would list it. Okay, I won't do it because I want to be in the 4th position. So then what we'll do is we'll just go to the next one. So the whole trick here is just to keep moving and not spend a whole lot of time getting hung up, because our whole business model is we list thousands of products. All right, so you're not going to be able to list every single product from every single merchant. So you just have to find the ones you can list and keep moving. So here's one. Select. Okay, it's definitely not pulling in the right thing. So again, we can copy this. See if we can find it on Amazon. All departments, paste in the title. So this looks like it's it. Let's see if there's any more than that. Looks like it's the only one that it found. Let's open it. Okay, we'll grab that ASIN. Let's see if we can be competitive on it. We'll add the ASIN. Here it is. You see Amazon.com is selling it, but we're going to be able to maintain that second position. So in this case, I would list it because Amazon, we're going to be the only other seller on the listing. And you can see this is the listing here. You can see we're going to be the only other seller on the listing. And actually, this is a FBA seller. So when they run out of stock, we'll be able to jump in there and get that buy box. So in this case, I would list this one. So we'll just come over here. Again, come down here. You can see we can grab that second position. They're at $75.99, so we're going to want to lower it down. We're going to want to lower our ROI down. So we'll bring it down to 8. So now we're going to be able to list that at a more competitive price. And again, when they run out of stock, we'll jump in there. So we went ahead and listed it. Okay, now what we could do is we could just go to, now you can see here, I mean, I did a lot of talking, but in the last few minutes, I was able to add about 4 or 5 products. Okay, and basically, out of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we added about 4. So now we can just keep moving. We can come over here, and we can open up these next 10. And if I wasn't doing so much talking, I could really move a lot quicker. So come over here, grab the URL, back over here, select product URL, paste that in there, select next, let it pull it in from overstock. There it is. You can see it's $30.99. You can see that this is $4.95 shipping attached to it. So it's figuring all the right, getting all the right information when we go to list it. Click select. Let's see if we can find that on Amazon. Okay, so that's not going to be it, but it's giving us multiple choices. Let's see if we can find it. Close, but no cigar. All right, so again, we could look for it. All departments. Paste that title in there. Search it. Okay, again, this is another one that could be listed as a brand new listing because it's not on here, but that's another video. So in this scenario, we're just going to keep moving. Grab the put the URL in here. Let it pull in the information. Here it is. You can see it's $66.49 and free shipping. Let's pull it in, see if we can find it on Amazon. Okay, that looks like it for sure. You can see here on this one here, I don't think we're going to be competitive because it's going to cost us $66.49, and you can see the top 4 are real close to that. So let's see if we can find it. Again, all departments. Copy the title and paste it in there. Search it. Okay. You can see there's that. Let's see if we got all. Look at all the choices. That really looks like it's the only one. And this is the ASIN that ends in 4S2YA. So that is that one. So again, you're not going to get them all. Let's look at the next one. Let's pull it in. See if we can find it on Amazon. Okay, that wouldn't be it. That's not going to be it. That's not going to be it. Let's see if we can find it. Paste that title in there. All departments. Okay, again, that's one. That's one that's not listed on Amazon. It'd be another one that you can list brand new and you won't have any competition, which is called a scratch listing, but that's another video. So we'll just keep moving. So there's plenty of opportunity on here as well on all these merchants where the product's not even on Amazon, and that's a whole other opportunity for you to create a brand new listing. All right, but that's a whole other video. So let's, for the sake of this one, I'm just showing you how to use a listing calculator to create to jump on a listing that already exists. So we're going to go ahead and search that URL. So we have on our team, we have people that, they just use a listing calculator. We also have people that create brand new listings that don't exist in situations like we've just seen where the product's not listed on Amazon at all, which is an excellent opportunity for you to get on there, optimize that product, and make sales, and you're going to be the only one on the listing. So this one's finding it at $79.99 on Overstock, free shipping, 5-day handling. Let's come to the next one. See if we can find it on Amazon. Okay, so that doesn't look like the right one. So let's see if we can find the right one. This one looks like the right one. Maybe not because it's way cheaper. So let's look in. That doesn't look like it either. So let's just see if we can find it. And again, it might be one that you can create a brand new listing on. Let's see. That is actually a 2-in-1 combo. So it's not even, wait a minute. This looks like it might be, possibly. Let's look at that, what we just got. See if that looks the same. Yeah, that looks like it could be it. So let's see if we can compete on the price. Let's grab that ASIN. And you can see it's got a very good ranking, very good BSR. So, and this is a 13.2 gallon, 2.1 gallon. So that's the right one. So let's see if we can find it and if we can compete. So let's add that. Okay, it doesn't look like it's pulling it in. You can always come by and try it, come back and try it later. So we're just going to go on to the next one real quick. So here it is. Let's search it. See if we can find it on Amazon. So again, let's look at it like this. Evidently, I'm picking a niche where there's not a lot of these. Might be another opportunity to create a brand new listing. Let's see. That's what that looks like. This kind of looks like it. That's a 40 bottle deal. That's a 40 bottle deal. Let's see. I don't believe that's going to be driftwood. So this looks like it. Let's copy that ASIN. Again, we might not be competitive on it. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, that does look like it. 110 to 129, I don't know. I mean, we can maintain the 5th position here. Maybe not. We can maintain the 6th position. So we'll probably pass on that one. Let's look at the next one. Okay, here it is. See if we can find it on Amazon. This is a wine storage table. Which does look like the product. Let's see if we can compete. All right, we'd have to be in that 7th spot. Let's see if there's any more than just the 1. We can come over here and search it real quick. There's only that 1. Let's see if we can see any more here. Still looks like it's only the 1, which would be the ASIN that ends in NHN3, which this is it. So we'll just move on. Okay, here it is. Let's go see if we can find it on Amazon. That does look like it. That one looks like it's going to be really tight for competitiveness. Let's go over here. There's more than 1. See if there was more than 1. We can see if we can find it. And paste that in there. Looks like we've only got that 1 result, so we'll just move on. Paste that in there. See, we pulled it in on overstock. Here it is. Let's select it. See if we can find it on Amazon. Okay, this looks like it. Okay, so this one's not available on Amazon, so we can list that and be in the 1st position. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll just click finish and we'll list that. And that'll be in the first position. Okay. And we've just gone through all of those. So that's pretty much how you do it. I mean, the same process, you just keep on going. So you can see we've been on maybe about an hour, and I've listed 5 products as we're talking. But if I was just concentrating and focusing, I would have been going a lot faster. And typically, doing it like this, you can typically do about 25 an hour. Okay, so that's basically how you order from Overstock, or how you source from Overstock. And that'll conclude this video, guys. All right. See you on the next one.